Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and today I'm going to be working again in my handmade art journal that I made in my class Bare Spine Beauty. You can find that on my website and on Skillshare. It's one that's got the lovely open spine. I love it. And I'm going to do a color palette challenge from Color Cube Volume 3 by Sarah Renee Clark. And we are going to still be using the Holbein gouache that we paletted a few videos back. So 724, and the goal is to get close. I'm not going to be exact, but I do have some colors in here that I think would kind of lend themselves okay, like the 812, G812, G588. We've got a gray there, so 622. And then we've got a real dark one, so that could be mark making, that could be black or whatever. We could kind of fit that in. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking gray and then along these kind of muted pinks for that. And so I thought that would be super fun with this palette. This palette's just not as vibrant as the Shinhan gouache. It's more muted colors, where the Shinhans are like super vibrant. These, I feel like they're a little tiny bit not as vibrant, and they've got their own beauty in that. And so we've already done that front page with our color palette, and then this page, which I love, so that was definitely a success. So I'm kind of thinking continue on with the little big, but what if we go little big, big, little? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of feeling that. So I'm going to go ahead and tape our edges for this. And I'm not trying to get exact, I'm just eyeballing it, just something close to kind of fill in. Okay, got a little clip here, we'll just clip that. And then this I kind of came 2 widths of tape in, so today we'll see if, we're going to laugh a little bit there, we'll see if I can manage to not paint the white space around it. You know, I'm a little clumsy, so that's kind of why I double tape it and go ahead and tape that edge to be clean. We're gonna risk it. I don't know, do I want to risk it? Kind of. I just don't want to do it. I want that to be clean. I'm super clumsy. I'm not gonna stick it down as well on that second set, but I do want it to, I want it to not get on the paper. I do want it to be nice when we're done. Alright, so my goal on these was to do the color challenge, but let one color be dominant over here and then pick a different color to be dominant over there. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I've got my 3/4 inch flat wash, square wash brush out. And I almost feel like over here, I want to dominate with the gray. Just cause, that's just where I'm feeling. Nothing, no specific idea here, just kind of having some fun. Kind of feeling like I want to pull in like this orangey, pinky, orangey. Okay, that's different. It's definitely different. And so now here I'm thinking this kind of orangey, pinky could be the dominant. Okay, I made a great big number 6. Okay, let's go in with the burgundy. Now I'm kind of leaning back into my favorite kind of big ovals. Not on purpose, that just tends to be some of what I do a little bit. Let's just go ahead and now we're just being wild. Now we're just being wild. Okay, now I feel stuck. Like, what do I really want it to do now? Let's pick up the light color here. Just kind of fill some of this in. I mean, the goal is to be, you know, abstract. We're not looking for something specific here. Now, I'm almost kind of wondering, should I bring in like a gold? Oh, how about this silver? Let's see if this silver will do kind of what that Kisso silver does, where it will kind of take on the color beside it. Kind of wonder about that. It's not quite the same, but I might put a little bit of that over here. Like, we could come over here with a little bit of that silver. Just moving with the inspiration there. Alright, we didn't put any of this kind of burgundy over here, so I could come back in with maybe just a tiny bit. Like, just something like coming through but not dominant. Yeah, like that. Okay. Alright, so do I like where this just went? It's kind of interesting, kind of different, totally different than some of the other things we've done. Let's let this dry and then we will mark make on top of this. I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. And to be quite honest, we didn't do too bad pulling that palette out of the Holbein gouache to be kind of like our picture. So I'm kind of like digging it. So let's let this dry and then we'll mark make on top of this. Okay, this is looking kind of cool actually. And I've just was pulling out some of the little NeoColor II crayons and kind of looking at it and thinking, do I like this color next to what we've got? Oh, I like this one. So we're just going to go ahead and do some little mark making in here. Maybe scribble. How about some scribble? I do like some interesting scribble sometimes, so that might not have been my favorite, but we did it anyway. Ooh, I really like this, what this whole thing is doing. Okay, I like that. I like it. I'm kind of thinking like maybe a little silver, because I pulled that silver in. Like maybe we need some silver. Let's get it started here. Shake it up good. This is the Kingart silver ink that I've got in my fine line bottle. And we're just gonna get some fun mark making in, because why not? And I do hold the fine line pretty much parallel with the paper. Otherwise, it rushes out in a way that's not going to be what you're hoping for. Ooh, I like that. And I will need to dry the silver ink before I put my hand in it. Or smear something I didn't mean to smear. I am feeling like this needs something. This one could be there. This one, I'm feeling like it needs some orange dots. And not too many, just enough to be like, ooh, what is that yummy color sneaking in there? I love it. Oh my gosh. This one, I feel like it needs something major. Like, I'm almost thinking, does it need like this Kingart mixed media crayon, maybe in this vivid orange color. Like, maybe we can either do lines or we can do like something. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling like, you know what I'm feeling like? All right, let's see if you guess what I'm feeling like. I'm kind of thinking dominant stripe. This is why we dry the silver, guys. This is why. I'm kind of thinking like really dominant down the side, like we've done before. And I want it to have a, you know, a definite stop, but I don't necessarily mind it having different widths. This is not even as solid as I was kind of thinking. Like, I'm kind of thinking that that's not going to show in the way that I want it to show. So now I'm thinking maybe we should have temper sticked that. Ooh, let's do it. Let's just right on top of that. And that'll give us a little sprinkle of some other color kind of shining through. This is two different materials though. I am putting temper stick right on top of gel mixed media, but I don't even care. They dry at different rates, but as long as I don't touch it, I think we'll be alright. Ugh, I'm pulling paint off. Let's go ahead and not pull the paint off. So don't pull the paint. So you gotta be careful sticking tape down on that Holbein gouache. Alright, so that's fun, having a little line in there. I don't know if that's exactly what I was hoping it would do, but it's kind of fun. What if we pull in some color that's like way different? Let me see here. I've got a, like, I'm kind of feeling like, what if we pull this lavender in? It kind of still fits in with like a sunset like that, because you see lavender in some sunsets. But I'm almost feeling like I almost see some lavender over here, even though we don't technically see exactly lavender, but I kind of feel like maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Now I'm kind of like, Urgh. Oh yeah, I totally felt the lavender. Okay. That was a good choice. I kind of want to maybe pull the lavender in on the side a little bit. That might not have been a good choice on the side, but we just did it anyway. This is how we explore and experiment and figure out what do we like. I feel like I need something right there where I have jacked up my paint. Let's get a little brush and maybe a tiny bit of this gray. And maybe, there we go. Fixed it. Dudes. Totally fixed it. Okay, I'm kind of thinking it needs some more. Like, what do we need? Maybe we need the white. I feel like this was the better side. Maybe we need some more orange scribble. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. The orange scribble for the win. And I feel like we need, so we did orange over here, but I feel like I need white over here to pull some white back in these colors that we have used. Because these are more dark, moody. These are like brighter. They're not bright, but they're brighter. Ooh, super fun. Should I have gone a little higher? I think I should have. Ooh, how about that? Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it. Are we there for today? I kind of feel like I could be there for today. Kind of want to see what the tape pull gives us. I'm going to heat this up a little bit. Out of the two, I think this is going to be my favorite though. Because I already love it. Like, love. Alright, let me get a grip here. Oh my gosh. This is going to be the coolest art book. Already in love, and we've only done the second set of layouts. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty. Okay, I would definitely do that set of colors again with that gray starting out and then that orange coming in after the fact. I would definitely do that again. That's a pretty set of colors. think this is on the back side of the Hahnemühle paper. It's a different texture than the front side. Look at that! Oh my goodness! Total win. Alright, let's see. Let's see on this other one that's questionable. Oh, see, when we peel the tape and we can get that clean edge, that's what does it. That's what does it. Because it finally, like, transforms it. Oh, so pretty. Both of these. Holy moly. Alright. That was a pretty cool set of layouts. I'm super happy with our paint day and with our inspiration color palette. That one, we are spot on. That one took a little left turn. Still really cool though and interesting. So I hope you had fun giving out 524, that color palette, a fun tryout, and the pages that we ended up with today. And I'll see you guys next time.